AITA for calling her a rat. Am I the asshole? AITA rat throwaway. NTA you said she looked cute and then compared her to a character that's known to be cute. You were being nice. It's a cute compliment. How weird for her to flip out about Minnie being a rat, and ignore the cute part and any actual standards about Minnie. Wonder if she's mad about something else. Does this happen often? If so, run. Yukita Vigi. 3749. NTA, I don't know what happened, asterisk that damn Disney magic saved you from someone who was going to a headache you didn't deserve. Electronic_goose 3894. 1522. Know how when you're older, far removed from the situation and jokingly refer to your exes by weird descriptors? Like, the weed dealer, ponytail guy, the Irish dude, etc. etc.? One day you and your friends are going to look back on this and fucking die laughing. Like, dude, remember Rat Girl? That was fucked. Quote, Diet Dr. Pepper MD. 1231. 30. NTA. Girl put on an outfit. Red polka dot dress and matching bow. That Minnie Mouse has been wearing in some variety for like 50 plus years and then got mad when you commented on exactly what she did. Nobody needs that drama. Raram_narrat. 538. NTA. Run. That's just an outrageous overreaction. Angelblade 92. 1248. NTA. Run. Like hell. Get out while you can or be prepared for a life of craziness and pain. Analysis Big 1049. 370. Bullet dodged my guy. Take this for what it was. The universe conspired to lift the veil and show you what you will be in store for if you continue this relationship. If ever there was a moment to read the room and understand that that rattling you hear in the corner is a rattlesnake in your midst, this is it. Block her ass and move on. NTA. Stove 1336. 10549. 40. AITA for not inviting the neighbors to our daughter's b-day party and then awkwardly kicking them out. Am I the asshole? Brilliant_sound 3258. So your entitled neighbors regard a private party as a community event. Fortunately, you are not obligated to share their delusions. NTA. But you should probably put up security cameras and a note in their mailbox explaining the difference between community events and private parties would be entirely appropriate. Ping Pong Professor. 10,016. NTA start as you mean to go on. It wouldn't have been a one-off. It would have been confirmation of their weird thinking that they are automatically welcome at any event you hold in your yard. You handled it correctly. They weren't invited, and them living nearby doesn't mean they get to attend any neighborhood party or barbecue they can see from the street. Kuroko Menu. 1825. Greater than it's expected to share community events. NTA. How in the ever-living fuck is a private party a community event? Neighbors need to look up the meaning of community. Give them a dictionary and highlight it. Review Oak 929. 705. NTA. In my own experience, when children who live directly next door to each other aren't friends, there's generally good reasons. So I imagine there's just cause as to why these two were not invited. Regardless, for parents to just send their kids along to someone else's yard to join in on an event is not only awful adulting but also awful parenting. Brewerton Fats. 1050. As a little kid, I showed up at so many BBQs. I would smell yummy food. So I would just go in the yard. My mom found out later and was mortified. The families usually fed me. My mom figured it out because I was never hungry on nice sunny weekends. She ended up having a huge barbecue to thank everyone for feeding her little gatecrasher. Lol. I think she finally got through to me that I was rude. I would never send my kids over to a private event. In Ta et al. 19 Gueri 75. 578. 8. NTA. Neighbors who think they can just barge in on your property without being invited need to be told otherwise. A community event is one where you invite everyone. This wasn't that. Feel free to ignore the letter and carry on as usually do. If they felt awkward or embarrassed, they have no one to blame but themselves. Roxy Walker. 388. NTA at all. Your child's birthday party isn't community event, unless you decide to make it one. You are perfectly within your rights to hold a private party on your private property without including your wildly entitled neighbors. Consistent Leopard 71. 279. AITA for being rude to my boyfriend after he withheld salt from me? Am I the asshole? Unemployed Buffoon 123. Of course your boyfriend should be able to control the amount of salt or other ingredients in a dish. Asterisk asterisk when he's cooking. Asterisk asterisk his actions do sound controlling. And also rude and ungrateful. Sounds like it might be time for him to put on the chef's hat and gain some perspective. Or gratitude. NTA. Tiny D71. 9108. NTA. The way he's behaving is childish and controlling, and honestly, if you ever do cook, you should have someone else helping you and not him, considering the fact anything without even just a bit of salt just tastes extremely bland. He saw his family's reaction and he more than likely felt some embarrassment deep down but didn't want to show it, and instead acted out and continued to act as if he was right to not give you what you asked for. Nixon_N. 2040. It's important to add salt as you cook, not after. It's key to the success of many recipes and is done delicately, as you cook different elements of the dish versus dumping a ton of salt into it. Pasta. Great to add to the water it's cooked in so it flavors the blandness of the pasta more. Most of it will go down the drain after anyway. Meats. Helps retain moisture and makes it more tender. Onions. Helps draw out moisture and enhance flavor, etc. He needs to start doing the cooking. Stop doing it for his ungrateful butt. Salt is only really an issue when someone consumes a lot of processed food. When you cook at home, you control it. Linealch. 645. The answer. That's fine, honey. I'll put a portion aside for you before I season the dish. Now would you pass me the salt please, so I can make everybody else's meal delicious? Then serve him the unseasoned dish. Wish granted. Mischievous compliance is warranted. Murfairy Dust. 413. Fuck him, he won't be able to eat it? That's some childish shit. Tell him if he doesn't give you the salt again, he has to find another girlfriend. Seriously. He ruined your food. And ruined dinner for multiple people. Because he couldn't get the food exactly how he wanted it. Please realize how selfish this is. And how willingly he did this. Now think of what he will do if you say need a medication that has side effects which inconvenience him. Is he going to withhold your medication? Sounds crazy. But ruining dinner for a group of people over salt is pretty crazy. Blood Orange Julian. 1215. I'm the cook at our house. And while I absolutely do accept constructive feedback, I'm forever trying new recipes. I need my family to be honest. This scenario would have resulted in my handing over the apron and telling him to finish the dish. How dare he? Totally NTA. It would be a frosty day in Hades before he was allowed a bite of my food again. You want to dictate how I cook? Either DIY or STFU. Phew. I'm so mad on your behalf. Individual Theory 85. 303. NTA. And he's a moron to not realize he was adding soy sauce because it needed salt. Scarbuncle. 102. AITA for refusing to take my daughter's service dog back home? Am I the asshole? Ariane 0485. NTA. Service dog trumps fear of dogs. Even if it's a small child who fears the dog. greater than she ended up sitting as far away from the dog as she could possibly get, telling her upset daughter, "I want to let the dog hurt you, XA0 Gs. May. I wonder why your kid is scared of dogs. Maybe because she acts like a presumably well-behaved and minding his own business service dog is the boogeyman. XA0. Ditto head forever. 8874. NTA Your daughter's dog is medical equipment. I am sure they're very adorable medical equipment that loves her, but still, the dog is part of her treatment. They wouldn't ask you to remove any of her other medical devices or equipment to treat her condition. It's unfortunate that the other child is afraid of dogs, but the mom made it worse by making it a big deal. She should have handled it differently and never should have asked you to take the dog away." EX River Fish 4557. 1436. NTA 100% you checked with the host in advance. The service dog is essential for your daughter's safety and well-being. She ended up sitting as far away from the dog as she could possibly get, telling her upset daughter, "I want to let the dog hurt you." So May actively caused the drama she claimed she wanted to avoid, as well as demonstrating really bad parenting. Instead of using it as an opportunity to gently and safely demonstrate the vast majority of dogs are safe and positive, she chose to amplify her child's fears as much as possible. FFS edit. Spelling. Apart AD 6518. 769. This dog is a medical aid. Would you let your friend say that your daughter couldn't do insulin injections because their daughter is afraid of needles? NTA. MD Thomas. 428. Def NTA honestly sounds like May is the one afraid of dogs and she projecting that onto her kid. I won't let the dog hurt you, WTH. SDs are some of the most well-behaved, highly trained dogs there are. May is the issue, not you, not your daughter, and not her SD. Limp Interaction 948. 110. NTA you checked with the host. You were informed that it was okay. Doesn't matter if you only asked about allergies. They should've told you that there was a kid afraid of dogs. But they didn't. So it's on them to fix the problem. Sergio FHAR. 117. OMG some people. What a teaching moment that could be for the kid. Hey, I know you're afraid of dogs, but your cousin, whatever, has a medical condition and she needs the dog. You don't have to get near it, but it'll stand near you until you know the dog won't come near you. Sometimes people just suck. Ugh. Go get silver balls. 215.